I've been in the movement over 50 years of my life. I'm 69 years old. I strongly believe when I look at my life, I was born in the movement. I was raised by my grandmother who was a kupuna in the true sense, in that she only lived for the family. And so a lot of my values about being Hawaiian come from her. I'm very excited about what's happening with the Hawaiian movement right now for independence. I see that more and more of our people are beginning to understand the truth, especially in the areas of understanding who they are as Hawaiians. In the culture of Hawaii, when you look at, and I look at the culture of Hawaii, the hula is coming on strong. The language of the culture of Hawaii is coming on strong. Many young Hawaiians and older Hawaiians are beginning to go home to the Hawaiian language and Olelo Hawaii. The next part that is coming on strong in the Hawaiian culture is what I think of as being the pico of the Hawaiian culture, and that's Aloha Aina. That's the land. Now the land, the Hawaiians are beginning to look at the land culturally. How does all this Aina, whether you call it ceded lands, public land, bishop estate land, Hawaiian homestead lands, how this Aloha Aina belongs to us as a people. And I strongly believe that no matter what you call it, it all belongs to us as a people, as a Kanaka Maoli people, as the indigenous Hawaiian people of this land. And in all my years of involvement, I've kept involved in the movement, knowing that someday our people will wake up. It's happening right now. I think that all over the world, indigenous people, native people, the people of the land all over the world are beginning to wake up and hold their leaders, especially the corrupt leaders like Lingo right now. I think she is one of the most corrupt leaders right now, very threatening to the Hawaiians, saying that the Hawaiians have no claim to the lands of Hawaii. That is a betrayal, a betrayal. So Hawaiians, if you look very carefully, educate yourself who you are as a Hawaiian and apply yourself to the land. Look at the movement, everything. January 17, we're going to have the largest Kuikapono March in Honolulu. And I'm spreading the word to my ohana and my family on all the neighbor islands of Hawaii. If you can't be here on that day, well, have your march there. In the sovereignty movement, I see many of our people, long-time activists in the movement, slowly coming together and beginning to work together in a unified force. In the last year or 2 years, working together in strong, unified force as a coalition for our people, we have made great strides. We have brought out the truth about the super ferry, that it is a military vehicle being disguised as a civilian vehicle, so that we, the people of Hawaii, the Hawaiians, the Kanaka Maoli, can pay to go on this vehicle and so forth like that. The big issue that is coming up in the legislature is the ahapuaha of Kahana. This land base, the ahapuaha, as far as I'm concerned, culturally belongs to the people who are living in Kahana. It also belongs to every single Hawaiian out there who have a kuleana claim to that land. And these people need to come forward and work together and make Aloha Aina a living part of the Hawaiian culture. all over the world, culture are considered to be very, very sacred. And Hawaiians today are beginning to understand our culture and being proud of our culture. So I'm very proud and happy what's happening with the movement. There's a lot of work to do, and we can do it. Once our people begin to work together, nothing can be not achieved for the betterment of our people, and the perpetuation of our culture. Our culture, the Hawaiian culture, is the national culture of these lands. We are the nation, Hawaii. He wai au, he wai mako. Mahalo.
Mahalo, and your name?
Richard Pomai kai okalani kini.
Is there any way that you can be reached?
No.
Mahalo. Thank you.